coverage of the National Football League. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Charlotte. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Rip, 23. Go, go. Sink right.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Go, go, let's go. 11. Go, go.
Here's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's in! Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The PAT, up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott. Back to the air once more on second down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott. He'll go right and find his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. They'll motion their tight end, Scott. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked. But the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On the set. Lisa 24. Silver.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Take right open. Hey, let's go.
Lawrence now on second down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
First and goal, San Francisco.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Hey, Lion.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
Red on red.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. He will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. No issues there. This one is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, set. Buffalo 18.
They'll motion their tight end, Scott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
70 Lions. 18 Rattler.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
To throw is Lawrence. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. 54 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Check that. Street.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
It's a loss of 2.
He'll send a tight end in motion right.
At the Niners' 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He's going to run it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On first down, Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
11. Go.
Throwing is Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Go. Sink right. 11. 30 left.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
2nd down, Lawrence. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. Check go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking downfield for Coleman. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Panthers will take their first timeout.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's going to tuck it and go. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 46-yard line.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Go!
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
11, Agate. Hey. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Rip, 23.
Here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
11. Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, 49ers.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Take right open.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So, halftime here, it's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A throw complete to Scott. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Back to throw. That's complete to Coleman. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Lawrence now. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Hey, run. 11, again. Go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
11. On red. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A first down throw for Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
13, Lou. Rip, 23. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
11.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, go. Same right.
Lawrence. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Third and long.
Right, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hey, Lion. 11, Agate. Hey, kill.
On first down, Lawrence. Throwing right, it's taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This throw right side is caught by Adams. So back and forth they go as we... The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
23. Take right open. 11, 11. 30 left.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Second down, Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The motion man here is Mitchell. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Again, working deep downfield.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got it! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 2.
13, Luke. Hey, I'm done.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down. A throw complete to Scott. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Nineteen tight.
They'll drop to throw. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Trap 60.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in